Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing my June TBR. This is going to be a long ass list, so let's get right into it. So let's start off with the releases that are going to be releasing in June. I have Unfortunately Yours by Tessa Bailey. Obviously, I'm so ready to read this. This is A Marriage of Convenience, and I think it's going to be better than the first book, and you guys know I loved the first one, so I'm excited for this one. Then I have Meet Your Match by Candy Steiner. This is going to be her hockey romance. I'm in her Instagram book channel thing, and she did an early cover release, and I really like the male cover. Her discreet cover, not my fave, but it looks really interesting, and I think I'm gonna love it. Hopefully I love it. I do like Candy Steiner's writing, so I'm excited for that one. And then of course, Reckless by Elsie Silver. I have been seeing everybody talk about this book because everybody got an arc, I feel like, except me. But I'm super excited for this one. This is gonna be surprise baby, older woman, younger man, who knows, but I think so. And a lot of people have been saying that Theo is surpassing Cade, and we'll just see about that. Okay, I've been trying not to spoil anything. I haven't been reading any of the like quotes that people have been posting or reactions and stuff like that, but everybody is loving it, so I'm excited for that. It's so crazy that Tessa Bailey, Candy Steiner, and Elsie Silver always drop books around the same time, and those are like 3 of my autobi authors. It's like that trifecta. Moving on, I'm gonna do a lot of books that I want to read. These are all authors. I'm pretty sure probably not all of them, maybe all of them are going to be at Book Bonanza, so these are the ones that sound interesting to me. I try to keep the list short. We'll see if I go through this entire list, but I will let you guys know the ones that I'm really excited to get to. So first off on my list is Explicitly Yours series by Jessica Hawkins. As you guys know, I absolutely love the White Monarch series by Jessica Hawkins, and I recently found the bind up of her Explicitly Yours series at a half price, so I own it. I'm going to see her at Book Bonanza, and I want to read more of her works, and this is the one that I'm excited to get to. I believe it's a billionaire romance. The hero propositions the heroine, and she's like a waitress somewhere, and he ends up wanting to keep her for more than one night, so I'm excited for that one. Then I have Sorted by Nikki Sloan. So for this one, this is a book that I actually ended up buying at a Polycon, and I haven't read it yet, but I'm super excited, especially because Tiffany from TikTok Pages commented on my video where I was talking about it, and she told me that it was a captive dark romance, and I was like, oh, you had me at captive, so I'm excited for that one for sure. Then I have Always Only You by Chloe Lees. This is going to be the second book in her Bergman Brothers series. I read the first book and loved it, so I'm excited for this one. I believe people say that this one is their absolute favorite from the series, so I'm kind of going in with high expectations. Then I have Into the Tide by Laura Pavlov, as well as Always Mine by Laura Pavlov. These are 2 of her first books in her series. They're small town romances, and I loved meeting her at a Polycon, so I want to make sure I read some of her books. Then I have Sick Fucks by Tilly Cole. I actually own this one on paperback. I want to read this one, but I think I'm gonna switch it to It Ain't Me Babe, because I know for Book Bonanza she's coming out with like a special edition one, and I'm like, if I love that one, I'm gonna be mad if I don't get it the special edition, so I'm gonna read it because I think both of them will be good. I'm excited. I've read other Tilly Cole works before, and she hasn't been my favorite. I think I read one where I didn't really like, I DNF'd it, and then I read one where I finished it and I enjoyed it, so kind of in between. I'm gonna give her another chance. Hopefully one of these 2 books gets me going, you know. Then I have Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. This one's everyone's favorite. Everybody loves this one. It is a sports romance, and I am excited to get to this one. I love the cover. I own it. I want to read it, see if we keep it, you know what I mean. Then I want to read A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime by Monica Murphy. I want to know, because I haven't researched this, but it's on my TBR. Does this take place in high school? Because I don't know if I'm going to like that, but let me know down below in the comments. But I've also heard that it's really cute and really good, so I might like it. I don't know. Then I have Dating Dr. Dill by Nisha Sharma. For this one, I'm actually currently listening to the audio, and I'm enjoying it. I have a couple of Lucy Score books on here. I have By a Thread by Lucy Score, Rock Bottom Girl by Lucy Score, and No More Secrets by Lucy Score. These are the 3, well, I own 4. Well, I own 6. I want to read those 3 that I mentioned, and I own all those, so either one that I read, at least I'll get a book off my shelves. So then I have Throttled by Lauren Asher. This is the first book in her F1. Is that what it's called? F1 F That's a keyboard key. I don't know. It's her car racing series. I as well have The Fine Print by Lauren Asher on my TBR. She's going to be there, so I'm like, I need to at least read the first book of both her series and see if I love them, because I would love to see her, and she's just a well-beloved author. Then I have Rhapsodic by Laura Thalassa. This one is actually going to be a reread. I read it so long ago, and I'm pretty sure I remember giving it 3 stars. But I love her Four Horsemen series so much that I kind of want to go back and read that one. I'm not really interested in her newest release. I've heard reviews about it, so if anything, I want to for sure get into the Rhapsodic series again. Then I have Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, as well as Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I want to get into her books. I want to know what the hype is about. I know they're not steamy, but I'm trying to like look on the bright side, and I just want to swoon over them. You know what I mean? Like, I want to giggle, kick my feet, just thoroughly enjoy these. So I've heard the audiobook for Part of Your World is really good. So I have 1 credit on Audible, and I've been thinking about it. Literally, I've been thinking about it, but I'm still not sure if I want to get it, because I have the paperback, so I might as well read the paperback, but we'll see. But then I have Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan, as well as The Kingmaker by Kennedy Ryan. I've actually never ever read anything by Kennedy Ryan, so those 2 I have on my TBR. Then I have The Devil of London by Amelia Hutchinson. I used to have Flames of Chaos on my TBR, but I feel like that's just asking for too much. She's a thick one, and it's also a fantasy one, so I ended up purchasing the ebook of The Devil of London because none of her books are on KU, I believe. Maybe Flames of Chaos is, but this one isn't, and I think this one is her newest release, and I think it's like a dark romance, maybe a mafia romance. I don't know. They make a deal and then something goes wrong, or I don't know, but it's a dark romance, and the cover looks good, and I'm ready to try this from her, especially if it's her most recent release. Then I have Addicted to You by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This is the first book in their 10-book series. I'm like telling myself, if I read the first one and I like it, which is highly doubtful because I feel like that's people's least favorite like couple and their least favorite book, perhaps. Not even least favorite couple. I feel like there's a good fan base for them, but I don't know. Anyways, I have no idea what this series is about. So I figured that if she's gonna be at Book Bonanza, I might as well read the first book and see if I like it and if I want to continue the series, and then therefore I can meet them as well. So then I have a couple of Candy Steiner books. Besides her newest release, I want to read A Love Letter to Whiskey because I have had this paperback for so long and it's everybody's favorite. And then I have Close Quarters by Candy Steiner. This is more of my summer vibe. Age gap, on a yacht, forbidden, boss employee. It sounds really good. Then I have On the Way to You by Candy Steiner. This one's more of a road trip one, and I've liked the quotes I've seen. Candy Steiner is a genius at booktok. Her TikToks always pop off. I love the way she like markets her books, and I've seen a couple of her TikToks talking about this book, and I feel like I find it really interesting, and it piques my interest over all the other ones, so I added it to my list. Then I have King of Battle and Blood by Scarlett St. Clair. I think I'm really gonna enjoy this one. I think it's gonna be a smutty good time. I just don't know if it's gonna be a 5-star read. I don't think it will be, so I don't know kind of why I'm reading it, but I want to read something by her. Then I have Black Sunshine by Karina Halley. That is the last 2 books on my June TBR. Let me know down below in the comments what you're excited to read in June. I would love to know, and if you don't want to comment any of that, then go ahead and comment a yellow heart down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.